Welcome to Rise and Conquer, Daily Motivation and Success Mindset. This is your cinematic reminder for the days when you feel exhausted, unmotivated, or ready to quit. Today's message is called, When You Feel Like Quitting, Watch This Student and Hustle Motivation. And if you're here right now, it means life has pushed you to a point where giving up feels easier than continuing. Maybe your grades aren't improving fast enough. Maybe your business is growing slower than you hoped. Maybe you feel behind everyone else, overwhelmed by pressure, tired of fighting the same battles. If so, you are not alone. Every successful student, every entrepreneur, every creator has walked through this exact moment, the moment where quitting whispers in your ear. But there's one truth I want you to absorb deeply. The moment you feel like quitting is the moment your breakthrough is closest. This isn't just motivation. It is a pattern repeated across thousands of real lives. Think about this idea for a moment. You don't feel like quitting when things are easy. You feel like quitting when you are growing, when you are stretching beyond your comfort zone, when you are inching closer to a version of yourself you haven't met yet. Quitting doesn't show up at the beginning of the journey. Quitting shows up right before the breakthrough. It appears when you're tired, when the progress slows, when results don't match your effort. The exact moment when most people walk away from everything they've built. But you are not most people. You are someone who's pressed play on a video like this, someone who still cares enough to fight, someone who still wants a reason to keep going. Imagine a student named Sarah. She studies late into the night, surrounded by notebooks, empty coffee cups, and the quiet ache of feeling like she's not good enough. She failed a test she studied hard for. She feels embarrassed, defeated, ready to give up on her goals. One night she closes her books, puts her head down on the desk, and whispers, "What's the point? I keep trying, but nothing changes." She considers giving up, choosing an easier path, lowering her expectations. But then she remembers something her teacher once told her. Even when you fail, your effort is not wasted. Your brain is learning. Your character is forming. Progress is happening beneath the surface. So she gives herself one more hour. Not a perfect hour, not a heroic hour, just one more hour. Over the next few weeks, she keeps showing up. Her grades slowly rise. Her confidence rebuilds. And months later, she passes an exam that once felt impossible. When she walks out of the exam hall, she realizes something powerful. The night she almost quit was the turning point. It was the moment her story could have ended, but didn't. Because she gave herself one more hour, one more day, one more chance. Now imagine a young entrepreneur named Kevin. He launches a small online business with big dreams. The first month, no sales. The second month, still nothing. His friends don't understand. His family suggests he should focus on something more realistic. The doubt becomes loud. His savings get tight. He watches other entrepreneurs succeed and wonders why he's not one of them. One night, he stares at his laptop and thinks, maybe I'm just not meant for this. He almost shuts everything down. But before he quits, he remembers a quote he once heard. Slow progress is still progress. Small steps still move you forward. So he decides to try one more thing, just one. He rewrites his product page. He films a simple video. He shares his story online. And the next morning, he wakes up to something he has never seen before, his first sale. It's small, but it's real. And it reminds him that growth often arrives quietly, after long periods of silence. That tiny moment becomes the spark that keeps him going. And months later, when his business finally takes off, he thinks back to the night he almost quit. The night that could have ended his future before it even began. These stories are not rare. They are the hidden truth behind every success you admire. The nights of self-doubt, the days of zero results, the quiet battles against burnout and fear, the long stretches where nothing seems to work. But the people who succeed are the ones who stayed in the fight long enough for their effort to pay off. They didn't win because they never struggled. They won because they refused to quit. Right now, as you listen to this, perhaps with dark skies outside your window, or a quiet room lit only by your screen, picture this cinematic scene. A student flipping through pages with tired eyes but unbroken determination. An entrepreneur working late, surrounded by notes and coffee cups, still building even when no one is watching. A slow pan over a desk, hands gripping a pen, heartbeat rising, focus sharpening. Typography flashes across the scene in bold letters. Keep going, because that is your message today. Keep going, not because the path is easy, not because results are instant, but because your future deserves more than a version of you that gave up too soon. Think about why you started. Think about the goals you once felt excited about, the dream university, the business you wanted to build, the life you wanted to create. That version of you still exists. That version still believes in the person you can become. And that version is depending on you to push through this moment. Everyone feels tired. Everyone feels discouraged. Everyone questions themselves at some point. That doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. But what defines you is what you do next. Do you walk away or do you rise? Take a deep breath. Feel the music building. Imagine the camera slowly pulling in toward your face. This is the moment where you choose your story. You are stronger than the voice telling you to quit. You are closer than you think to the breakthrough you can't yet see. Your effort is adding up in ways you don't realize. Your persistence is building a version of you who will look back on this moment with gratitude. Because you didn't walk away. Your comeback begins the moment you decide not to quit. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. This is Rise and Conquer, Daily Motivation and Success Mindset. If this message reminded you of your strength, if it helped you stand back up, then don't let this energy fade. Like this video, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and subscribe to the channel so that every time you face doubt, burnout, or fear, you have a voice guiding you back to your purpose. Your story is not over. Your best chapters are still being written. Keep going.